Tonight, OCAA softball sees the Lambton Lions come down the highway to take on the St. Clair Saints here on We Digital. Welcome everyone to today's doubleheader. I'm Justin Prince. Welcome to the main campus of St. Clair College and its sports park. Just moments away from the start of today's action as Lambton comes into the series 3-5, including winning their last matchup against Sheridan. St. Clair 5-3, losing 2 to the Humber Hawks on the road. Here's a look at Lambton's starting lineup today. Robin in Denhamy will make the start along with Kylie Short, Cover Joseph, and Avery Moninger. Then it's Elizabeth Bailey. Next in the lineup will be McKenna Verschuren. In the lineup is Megan Moninger, along with Aubrey Moffitt. Ava Thompson rounds out the batters for today. Paige Hudson, the flex. Taking a look at St. Clair's defensive arrangement today. It will be the freshman Zanaya Jackson as catcher. You have Mara, along with Grondin, Murphy, and Brill in the infield. Cameron, LaFleur, and Coombs in the outfield for St. Clair today. That's a look once again at your defensive arrangement for today's ball game. On the rubber to start things off today, looking for her first win as a St. Clair Saint still, Kirsten Kipfer. 0 for 2 so far on the season. She has an ERA of 3.61 in 5 appearances, 2 of them starts. 21 and third innings of work. She's allowed 12 runs, 11 earned, 18 strikeouts to 9 walks in the campaign as well. But a lot of base runners, 23 of them reached via hits so far this season. So St. Clair looks to try and get themselves back in the win column with this matchup here today. The Lambton Lions look to remain in the win column and build upon momentum where they have been either on a neutral site or away from home this season. 1-3 in road designated games so far this season. Glad to have you with us here on We Digital Productions. We're underway with game 1. Starts off inside, missing 1-0 as up at the plate is Robin Denhamy. Tries to aim for the same spot, misses. So far, 2-0 the count. 2-0 the count. Here comes Kipfer. Slapped down to first base, and that one will get the first out of the inning. Up at the plate, once again, is Denhamy. Should say, that gets the strike, 2-2. Initial is foul ball, pardon. There's the out with the strikeout. Strikeout number 19 for Kipfer this season. First out of the inning. That brings up Kylie Short. Short, her second year of eligibility with the Lambton Lions. Tries to aim for the inside corner, gets it. 0-1 to start this count. 0-1. Popped up 0-2. Fouled away. Kylie Short so far this season, the team's leader in at-bats so far. 6 hits so in 29 at-bats. That one misses. 1-2. While Short's been hitting .207, she has picked up a double, a triple, and 5 RBIs, along with 6 stolen bases. That went up high, 2-2. Fouled away again. Stays 2-2. Top of the first inning, 1 out so far for the Lambton Lions. No score early in the ball game. Foul back again, and the battle continues 2-2. On the 2-2 again. Rise ball misses 3-2. On deck, Kyra Joseph. To right center field, but tracked down for the second out, in fact, by Coombs. 2 gone now for the Lambton Lions. That's going to bring up Kyra Joseph. Rise ball way rised up, 1-0 to start. Joseph, the 6th member of the recruiting class for Lambton. Gets a strike call, 1-1. Joseph, one of the main things that was a draw was her bat. Played summer ball as left-hander for the Kitchener Classics program. 2-1. It's also expected to be a very solid pitcher, a left-handed pitcher for the rotation. Top being a first baseman option. Rolls away 3-1. Joseph, the .393 hitter, looking to draw her second walk of the season, will. So Lambton has a base runner aboard, and Joseph. That brings up a veteran. Avery Moninger, today's starting pitcher. Starts with 1 low, 1-0. Avery, so far, second on the team in batting average, .417 with 10 hits and 24 at-bats. Foul back for the first strike, 1-1. So far, 6 RBIs, but yet to get an extra base hit so far for Lambton. Tries inside, throw to first, way short. And short, rather Joseph, gets tagged out on the pickoff. Let's see what happened here. Just slipped. Even the St. Clair Saints wonder what happened there. Easy tag, quick out, side retired. So far, top of the first inning, no hits, no runs, no errors, no runners left on with the pickoff. I'll get the St. Clair Saints batting order geared up next. St. Clair so far, when it comes to the batting side of things, 4th in total bases, but also picked up the 3rd most runs for the OCAA this season. Back everyone to Windsor, Ontario as we head to the bottom of the first inning. St. Clair Saints order getting prepared. Lambton getting set on the rubber. Just mentioning St. Clair, 346 as a batting average on the season so far. Batting average again so far, 338 for the Lions. Shaylin Murphy, the shortstop, to lead things off today. That's followed by Judy LaFleur, Kirsten Kipfer, Brooke Cameron, Reese Grundon. What's your top five?
Shortstop. Number 28, Shaylin Murphy.
Here's Shaylin Murphy. Murphy starts with one to short. Or to Moffitt, gets the 6-3 and a quick first out.
Center field number 18, Judy LaFleur.
That brings up Judy LaFleur. Let's take a look at the replay. Angle down to the contact. Kirkwood to the shortstop as LaFleur called for the first strike. LaFleur hitting .444 to start the season, 12 for 27. LaFleur, left center, tracked down for the catch by Moninger.
Now back to the Saints pitcher number 8, Kirsten Kipfer.
That nearly dropped. Good placement on the glove to get the catch in the sunshine by Megan. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kipfer. 360 hitter so far this season. Home run as well, picked up during that road trip in Humber. Swings through that one. 1-1. One and one is the count for Kipfer. Way outside. 2-1. On the foul ball, that will make it 2-2. 2-2 is the count. Kipfer in those hits. Picking up a couple triples as well. Can get some speed if on the base pass. 3-2. On the full count. Sky straight up. And over the grandstand. 3-2. On deck, Brooke Cameron. High contact, left field, and bounces off the wall and off the left fielder. And that may be one of the weirder ground rule doubles we may see. That bounced off the shoulder of Moninger. Take a look at this. It hits the base of the wall. Just about that base right there. Bounces off the front and then off the shoulder on the way out. And that's how it's a ground rule double. Kipfer on base for Brooke Cameron. 1-0 the count on one up high to start. Cameron so far 500 at the plate. Down low, 2-0. Cameron looking to add to her 5 RBIs this season. 2-0 the count. Swings at one on the rice ball. 2-1. Also was amongst the 3 St. Clair Saints to hit a home run this season so far. That one low for a strike. 2-2. On the 2-2. Tries to aim for the bottom corner below the knees this time. 3-2. Reese Grundon is on deck. It's 1. Skied. Foul. On the 3-2. Down the left field line in foul territory. And that one takes a place on top of the batting cages. 3-2 yet again. Full count. And the battle continuing here. It stays 3-2. Full count still. It's one chopped for a base hit. Get first stops at third. Runners at the corners now for Reese Grondin.
Now back to the Saints, third baseman, number 17, Reese Grondin.
Cue balled it off the turf. Good location to squeak it by the shortstop in short. Now up at the plate, Reese Grondin. Half swing, still in the zone, 0-1. Grondin, 10 RBIs so far. She's the only St. Clair Saint in double-digit RBIs in the first 8 games. That one tries to aim in, stolen base, taken by Cameron. Runners now both in scoring position for the 1-1. One gets in the zone, top corner, 1-2. Aims for the same spot. Grondin sat down on strikes, and that retires the St. Clair rally. 2 runners left in scoring position. We head to the top of the second inning. No score here on We Did It All between the Lions and the Saints. Look up towards the hillside as fans continue to congregate up on top of it. Top of the second inning coming up here on We Did It All. Justin Prince with you from the Rose City. As so far, it's scoreless. St. Clair with 2 hits in the bottom of the first inning. The offense showcased so far. Lambton's at a base runner via walk. Avery Moniger lead things off today. Again, remember, pickoff attempt on Kyra Joseph. Got a piece at that one maybe, 0-1 regardless. So far, the Lions on the season hitting about .316 as a team. 1-1. 1-1, the count. Way up high. 2-1. Again, preferring to aim for the inside corner today. Kipfer missing it again, though. 3-0. Hitters count here for Avery. And just got a piece of it inside this time. 3-2. On deck, Elizabeth Bailey. Cue to the pitcher. Throw to first, Umara. 1-3 on the play.
Catcher number 6, Elizabeth Bailey.
That will bring up the catcher, Elizabeth Bailey. Elizabeth Bailey, another first year for Lambton. Starts with a strike this count, 0-1. Now, in the case of Bailey, quote, talked about when they recruited her as far back as February for the 348 hitter. Excited to add a player like Elizabeth, especially coaching against her in the past, knowing the throwing strength and accuracy. Stood out as a catcher. 1-1 is the count. Gets a piece of this to center. LaFleur gets it, makes it. 2 gone.
Lambton third baseman number 18, McKenna O'Shea.
Kipfer remaining efficient out there. That's going to bring up another player to keep an eye on today, and McKenna for Shurin. When missing, again, 1-0. 407 to start, one of the top batting averages on the team. Joining the class as far back as February. Up the middle, base hit. That bumps up the average and continues the inning. Lambton's first hit of the game for the paramedic program student.
Number 13, Megan Monitor.
Soft contact, but that's all that's needed in that circumstance. To the right of Kipfer. Kipfer, of course, the glove in the left hand. Up high to start, it's Megan Monitor. A fielder for the Lambton Lions today. Only 125 to start the year. Throw to first, called safe. 2 balls on the count. Let's take a look what happened off the screen here and off the pickoff. Took a solid lead. Got there in time. Live action, 3 balls already. Kipfer. Big thing right now today, closing innings to start. She gets the strike for her first of this count, 3-1. Rise ball misses, walk aboard. 2 walks now from Kipfer today. Avery Moffitt.
Now batting
Due
for
up.
Lambton, first baseman number 17, Aubrey Moffitt.
Aubrey Moffitt from Watford. 1 in the zone, 0-1 to begin this count. So far hitting about 375. Good on-base percentage at .500 as well to start the season. Fouled away, 2 strikes already. It's a pitcher's count with 2 gone. It's 2 strikes on the count. Moffitt's 7-game appeared in. 9 at-bats now, including this one. That one called low. 1-2. On the 1-2. Trying to rise ball it. Missed it. 2-2. Runners at first and second. 2 gone, top of the second. That one rolls away. Both runners advance. And now Lambton has two in scoring position, and a full count. On deck is Ava Thompson. And two straight walks now. The bases are loaded. And a two-out rally building up for the Lions again.
For Ava Thompson.
So Ava Thompson, one of the second-year players for the Lambton Lions, now to the plate. A .214 hitter so far, 3 for 14, 6 strikeouts. This one hits softly. Umara throws it over to Murphy. That retires the side. Top of the second inning. And the St. Clair Saints get out of a bases-loaded jam.
In the top of the second.
Mara able to dive on top of it and get it to Shaylin Murphy. And get St. Clair out of the top of the frame. Without any runs allowed, no scores. We head to the bottom of the second on We Digital. An interesting one so far from Windsor. Taking a look at St. Clair's lineup, talking about things again in more depth. Murphy on the floor with Kempfer in third in the order. Cameron and Grondin, we've already seen them up as mentioned. Dana Juarez, designated player today to start in sixth in the order. Then Umara, first baseman, followed by Cameron Coombs and Jackson, the catcher, the flex / second baseman, Ashley Brill.
Leading off the bottom of the second.
Lambton's defensive linemen looking like this. Bailey, Moffett, Thompson short. Third base, by the way, is for Shuren. Then you have one of the air monitors in left. That'll be in center. Right field today, Paige Hudson. 0-1 the count. Up at the plate is Juarez. Rise ball missing. 1-1. Juarez, so far in her 14 at-bats on the season, 6 times reaching via hit, but 5 RBIs already. That one missed. 2-1. Way outside, and that makes it a hitter's count, 3-1. Swings through it. Full count. It's 3-2. And that walks Juarez aboard.
Coming back for the Saints, first baseman number 14, Ada O'Mara.
Next up to the plate, it is O'Mara. She starts with one outside, 1-0. Initially started her time in the preseason with a home run against the University of Windsor Lancers. Now looking to heat up down lower in the order, 2-0. Throw to first, called safe. Mara so far 364 with 4 RBIs. Here's a look at the pickoff real quick. And when I say quick, Suarez nearly tripped. Way inside. And the ball's racking up here. 2-1 is the count. That one chopped past the shortstop and short. Some troubles for a moment as well in center field by Denelby. And 2 are aboard for the Saints. Are able to get aboard there. It's now 3 hits. Ball game for St. Clair. With a strike to start, it's Cameron Coombs, also hitting .300 to begin the year. She's picked up 4 RBIs for her efforts. Swings through that one. 0-2. 0-2 is the count. Foul back. That stays 0-2. On the 0-2. To left center for a base hit. And the bases are loaded on back-to-back singles. St. Clair yet again getting base runners aboard here. Now one beating the shift to be able to get Coombs aboard. That brings up Jackson. And Jackson, just 6 at-bats coming in. Starts with one low, 1-0. In her at-bats though, she's so far just a 1 hit. Has also walked 3 times. Struck out 3 as well. Got the inside corner, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Got a foul tip, they say. 1-2. 1-2. Foul him back. Jackson watches that one low, 2-2. On the 2-2, it's one skied over top the second baseman Thompson. 1 run comes in to score. Juarez able to get across home plate. Bases stay loaded with nobody out. 3 straight hits on the scoreboard for St. Clair. Now the sun is facing exactly that direction. Thompson trying to go over the back on it and nearly fumbled the ball a couple times. Murphy up the middle, another base hit. St. Clair waves in 2. 2 RBIs on the play, and St. Clair extends the gap. 3-0 so far for the Saints, now in the bottom of the 2nd inning. That one just blistered over top the pitcher. Judy LaFleur up, shows bunt, pull back in time. 1-0 to start. Runners at first and second for this count as well, as LaFleur, last time up, flew out to left center. Swings underneath it, hops around on the 1-1. LaFleur, 3 RBIs coming into today. Big chance here. Got a tiny piece of it and somehow gets it as a hit. Bases are loaded. That was off the handle. Just about on the hands for Judy LaFleur, and the bases are loaded. 7 hits. That is now 5 consecutive for the Saints. Thompson losing it in the sun. And that's going to bring up Kipfer. Starting with the low strike, 0-1, and now having issues throwing to the pitcher, but is backed up this time. 0-1 is the count for Kipfer. Kipfer does have RBI ability. This one is fouled away. Already a pitcher's count. Kipfer fouls it back to the top of the screen again. Jackson at third, Murphy at first, LaFleur at first. Murphy is at second, should say. And the pen is warming up. Kyra Joseph preparing in the pen as that one's fouled away. Joseph is the designated player for this game. On the 0-2, foul yet again. A battle forming. On the 0-2 again. Missed the top corner this time for the first ball, 1-2. Kipfer skies it up. It's playable and caught. Moffitt on the play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Cameron.
Hitter number 8 this inning coming up. It's Brooke Cameron. Cameron last time up, single and a stolen base. Swings over top of that one to start. It's 0-1 this count. The outfield is shuffled to the left. Cameron way around on it. 0-2. 0-2. Cameron has one inside this time. 1-2. Trying to aim for the inside corner again, 2-2. Fouled away, stays 2-2. This one to center. Tracked down by Denomy. And the sacrifice on there as Jackson comes in to score. 4-0 St. Clair. And that's going to bring up Reese Grondin. Runners at first and second for Grondin. Murphy tries to steal, backs it up. 1-0. Team leader at RBIs has a chance here. One solid swing can really blow the scoreboard open. Swings underneath it instead, 1-1. Grondin getting a pep talk from Doug Weisman. On the 1-1. Grondin swings around, 1-2. Grondin backs up for that one, 2-2. Grondin chops it through, base hit. Murphy waved around to score. single and an RBI on the play as Grondin keeps the inning going. 5 unanswered for St. Clair. Slow roller there, as that definitely taking advantage of Murphy's placement as a base runner. Now fouling it away to start. Juarez is back up. Oh, and 1 for Juarez. Up high, 1-1. Chop and foul it away, 1-2. On the 1-2. Just had to stretch around that one. It's 2-2. Runners still at first and second for St. Clair. Juarez bounces off the shortstop and short. Lofty throw, nearly bounces to the dugout. That allows the runner to score. Also advancing is Grondin on the play. See how that one gets scored here. St. Clair's had 9 hits this inning, as now at the plate is Umara. Way out. 1-1. Mera tries to aim inside corner. It's 2-1. Runners at first and third. 2 outs in the inning, 6-0. That one too low again, 3-0. Sky down the left field line in foul territory. And Moninger retires the side. 6 runs for St. Clair. And the Saints offense electrified in the inning. 6-0 over the Lambton Lions after 2 innings of play here at Windsor. The sun slowly starting to go away here at the ballpark. So we enter the top of the 3rd inning. Justin Prince with you here on We Digital. The St. Clair Saints up 6-0. For all the hits tallied up, 7 is where they stop the hit meter. Up at the plate now to lead things off is Denelmy, who begins with a foul ball. Last time up, struck out. Fouled away again. This time a bit higher up. 0-2. On the 0-2. Wise ball missing. 1-2 for Kempfer's at bat against Denelme. Denelme swings through it. 2 strikeouts now for her today. That's also Kempfer's second strikeout. 1 gone in the top of the 3rd inning. Kylie short to the plate. Short to center. Fleur gets a beat on it quickly. And that's another fly out for short. Last time it was to right. So the slow walk back to the dugout as that brings up Kyra Joseph. Joseph fouls it to the top of the screen. 0-1. Last time up, walked, then got picked off. Missing. 1-1. One and one is the count. 2-1 instead. Over top of that one on the swing. Evens up the count at 2. St. Clair is getting the pen ready as well. Remember, Kempfer in the initial starting series for St. Clair in the home neutral site home. Hold on, Kempfer up the middle. Allows the base hit, and yet again, it's the second out rallies against Kempfer that seem to be the thing. Let's take a look. One just over top her head. She can't believe it. Now, starting with a foul again. A lot of foul balls today. Moniger, one of the Wallaceburg products. Way up high, 1-1. Again, going back to that tight inside, 2-1. Two and 1. 2-2. Kempfer still trying to position that eyesight to the inside corner for attacking the rest of the zone today. 2-2. Inside corner, missed it. 3-2. On deck, Bailey. This time it's fouled away. Stayed around that same location again. Stays 3-2. This time in fair territory. Kempfer shuffled over top Umara. That allows the runner to go all the way to third in Joseph. That was a tight play in the first place. Nearly pulled it off what could have been spectacular. Brill over top the first baseman. St. Clair discussing things there after a chaotic situation there. This time hit hard to right field, and that gets them out of the inning.
Yeah, baby.
An F9 for Bailey. And that, once again, runner in good position for Lambton. 2 straight innings with one in scoring position. The St. Clair Saints get out of the jam heading to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's 6-0 here on Weeds Digital. Reminder that coming up, this is tomorrow, the Winter Spitfires preseason action. We Digital will have the coverage against the Flint Firebirds. That's at the Vollmer Center, 7:05 p.m. Be sure to tune in on We Digital. So after having a flurry of at-bats last time, 11 to be precise for St. Clair, it will be Coombs, Jackson, and Murphy 2 up to start this 3rd inning of play. No change at pitcher. Avery stays in. Will Lambton calm things down with the bottom of the order? Will it get loud for the bats again? Coombs just about ready. One of many singles in a row for St. Clair. St. Clair had a 5-batter hit streak at one point. Starting things off inside, called a strike, 0-1 for Coombs from Atwood, Ontario. Way up high, again going to that rise ball, 1-1. On the 1-1. Looped way high, went off speed on it a bit, on the rise this time, 2-1. Two and one. Hardy cut, 2-2. Popped up. And tracked in foul territory by Muffet for the first out. Second P3 of the game to Muffet.
Jackson.
Now up to the plate is Jackson. Jackson singled last time up. And tries to reach a board via bunt. They say it fouled out of territory, then bounced in, 0-1. Oh, 1. Misses, 1-1. On the 1-1, Jackson, right center, that drops over Thompson.
Back for the Saints, your shortstop, 28.
2 hits now for Jackson,
Murphy.
and a smile on her face. Again, got underneath it, but Thompson's been the one to aim for today at second base. Up at the plate, the 1-for-2 Murphy. A decent one, held back this time, 0-1. Looped way high. Another rise ball after an 0-1 count, 1-1. Joseph staying in the pen, you see in the backdrop. Tries to get the inside, got it. 1-2. Murphy, right field. And chased down by Hudson. 2 gone. Not a lot has worked out in right field here in the history of this ballpark. That's that one with the sunshine and all. Looks like we have a pinch runner here. St. Clair electing to put Murphy at first for the pinch run. She immediately goes for second. Illy gets called out on the stolen base to end the inning. So the switch doesn't work out there. Remember, you can't do this in softball. Put on the previous at-bat. Murphy, known for stolen base attempts, called out. That ends the third. 6-0 still for St. Clair. Welcome back to the ballpark. Apparently changes, making the changes coming up here. We'll let you know any changes coming up. Calm winds here as we enter the top of the fourth inning. Remember, we have a second ball game as well. Classes in full effect. Be sure to pay your parking tickets as well. I'm sure I have one. I joke. Maybe. But up at the plate, this is no joking matter. The Lambton Lions. Shuren, Moninger, Moffitt. Starting things. When they hit the second, Brill finds Umara. 4-3 to start.
Left field number 13, Megan Moninger.
Megan Moninger. Now coming up, here's the look at the previous play. Solid slap, but straight to Brill. Starting off this count, it's off speed for a strike, 0-1. Last time up for Megan, it was a walk, part of back-to-back walks, in fact, from Kipfer. Just got a piece of that one. It's 0-2.
Looking right field for St. Clair, between two, Ireland 2.
Just received word. Change at right field and catcher. Cameron Coombs has moved to catcher. Ireland Tooney has moved to right field. That one rolls away for a ball. Popped up to the screen, fouled away again. On the 1-2. Rise ball way high, 2-2. stays 2-2. Call out from Coombs. Doesn't get it. 3-2. Got the top corner. Strikes her out. 3 for Kipfer now on the ball game. Here's the look. Just froze her. Good spot, good location. That brings up Aubrey Moffett. Way inside, try to aim for that same spot. 1-0. Swings around slowly. 1-1. It was a walk last time for Moffett. Trying to aim low, didn't get the positioning down. 2-1. More arms preparing in the pen for Lambton. Swing and a miss. 2-2. For Shurin, this time is in the pen. On the 2-2, swing and a miss, back-to-back strikeouts. Top of the 4th inning concludes as we head to the bottom of the frame. 6-0. St. Clair remains your score, a 1-2-3 inning from the pitching staff. But he was also an All-American, second team in this time to right. Going back line this time. Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Tackle just shy of the first down.
Burrell looks for a spot. Burrell shoots it and scores on the near side.
One mistake, end up booking a trip to the prairies.
A beautiful sight as the sun sets over Acumen Stadium and as well the St. Clair Sports Bar. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning here. The St. Clair Saints lead 6-0. The fans still gaining in variety and volume up on the top hillside. Looks like some more changes being confirmed to the staff. We'll see what those changes are here. No change-up pitcher at least, as Judy LaFleur leads things off. Fleur thought about a bunt for a moment, hit the ground, and rolls away. 1-1 is the count. Fleur. And we just had a visitor to the press box. It's a ball. Yes, that softball is officially in the press box. Few people woke it up there. Speaking of waking things up, Bit of a catch there on the scramble. That is Kylie Short,
Back to the Saints.
P6.
Number 8, Kirsten Kipfer.
Let's take a look at the soft contact. That was a tough play, too, on the bead. Kipfer now with the play. So far, 1 for 2 with the double. Starting off with the ball, 1-0 on this count. The 1-0, it's now evened up, 1-1 on the swing and a miss. Foul back, 1-2. 1-2. Way outside, 2-2. On the 2-2, below the knees, full count, 3-2. Brooke Cameron, due up. And that walks Kipfer aboard. She's on the base pass for the second time today.
Number 7, Brooke Cameron.
Now to the plate, Cameron. So far, a single, a stolen base, and a sacrifice fly. Starting off with a low strike, 0-1. Trying to reach at one in the sky. Called no swing, 1-1. Below the knees, 2-2, 2-1, I should say. On the 2-1. 3-1. No movement in the pen for those curious. It is batting practice in the pen. On 3-1, didn't get the corner. Back-to-back walks. And St. Clair's got something going again here for this bottom of the fourth inning.
Number 17, Reese Grondin.
This brings up Reese Grondin. Grondin had an RBI single last up, and it looks like we have a change. Despite no movement in the pen, they are going to make the change with those on the field. Remember, last inning, Verschuren was warming up a little bit. They have moved her from third base. And now it looks like instead, handed the ball to the designated player, Kyra Joseph, after a conference on who to go to. Kyra Joseph, one of the first years for the Lambton Lions, has talked about.
Number 22, Kyra Joseph.
So with Kyra Joseph, this is appearance number 7 up on the rubber. 2-1 is her record in 15 1/3 innings of work. 13 runs allowed, but just 10 earned. 12 strikeouts, 9 walks, K/9 of 5.48. So she warms up here as she takes on a team that has several times the credentials, but also a couple national championships in St. Clair. Of course, St. Clair back-to-back national titles. Much of the core graduating in the offseason. A lot of them still hanging around the ballpark actually today. Raya Cowan is amongst those who takes photos and has been taking photos all throughout today. More. Speaking of more Spitfires action as well for the preseason. It will be on Saturday, the second game, this one in Lakeshore. For general admission, 7:05 p.m. Eastern, September the 21st on We Digital. After the warm-up, Start things off with a high one for Grondin. 1-0 the count. Grondin thought about going around and another ball. That's a lot in a row. 2-0. 2-0. So 3 straight at bats now that have gone to hitters counts. Grondin, hard contact, right field, fouled away. That one had a chance too with how that sounded off the bat. Wind, not a factor, just sailed right. 2-1. This time hit the short. Played by Thompson. That gets the out at second for the fielder's choice. 2 out.
Well, back to the Saints. Designated player number 2, Dano Juarez.
So that brings up the player Dano Juarez. Short, right spot to make the read. No time for a double play though. Juarez, straight to first. Moffitt gets the force. 3 unassisted, side retired. 4th inning is complete. St. Clair 6 runs in the second. So far, the only offense to cross home plate. 4 gone in terms of innings. Look to the scoreboard as it's 6-0. St. Clair after 4 innings of play, more than half this ball game complete. The 9 1-2 hitters due up. Ava Thompson starts off with a 3 unassisted. Mara making the play.
Nobody for Nancy. Second number 1, Robert Down.
Pretty simple. Down the right field line. Caught. Play made. Fouled away to start now is Denelme. Denelme so far 2 strikeouts. And is right now already 2 strikes into this count. This one skied up. Tracked by Grondin, out 2.
Back for Nancy, shortstop. Number 7, Kylie Short.
2 gone already in the inning. Kylie Short now coming up. Rise ball to start. 1-0. Short, 2 flyouts today. Swings around. 1-1. soft tapper to the screen, 1 and 2. That one makes it 2 and 2. On the 2 and 2. And fouled away again. Stays 2 and 2. Two and 2, down low, 3 and 2. Fouled away. Battle continues. Kyra Joseph's slot due up next. It's one to right center and tracked down by LaFleur. St. Clair gets out of the hardest contact today from the Lions. Good chase down by LaFleur, showing her range. Bottom of the 5th inning, coming up 6-0.
6 into the score.
Back to Windsor as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. 6-0 St. Clair. Here's a look at the previous sequence as LaFleur tracks down the catch on the run. And that got a few people clapping and standing out in right center. The bottom of the order due up. Mara, Coombs, Jackson. So we enter the bottom of this frame.
Coming out for the Saints in the bottom of the 5th, your first baseman, Ada Rivera.
Rivera now sets things up. Starts off swinging and missing. 0-1. Rivera. 2 base hits today. On the 0-1. Got a strike, 0-2. Skied up and tracked down on the pop-up.
Back to the Saints, your catcher number 12, Cameron.
That's going to bring up Cameron Coombs. Coombs 1 for 2 so far. That one outside, 1-0 to begin. That one drops low, 2-0. Coombs, last time up, popped up to the first baseman. Chopped and bounces foul. Bounces past the third baseman, and Verschuren. Took an awkward bounce off the turf. Keeps the count going at least on 2-1. The pitch from Joseph. Gets in. 2-2. Lights now on at the ballpark. Two and two, slap to short. Play to first, gets the out. And that's the second out of the inning. Just good pick me up. Now up, Ireland Tui. And that hits her. So Tui's aboard. Welcome to the plate. Here's the ball to hit you in an awkward spot. By the way, that's her second at-bat this season. Murphy now up watching a strike. One jumped around for a strike. 0-2. For Murphy. Into the pitcher. Throw over to Moffitt, gets the out. So after the hit by pitch extended the inning a little bit, St. Clair still leads by 6. 5 innings complete. You're watching We Digital. The wind standing still for the most part here as we enter the top of the 6th inning. Things have gone relatively quickly the past couple innings. That will set things up for Joseph, Avery, Moninger, Bailey. Kipfer staying in as that one starts with a rice ball, 1-0. Joseph, so far, a walk and a hit. Way out. 2-0. Hard contact to LaFleur. LaFleur dances, tracks, bounces at the base of the wall. To second goes Joseph on the double. Lambton has an extra base hit in their repertoire tonight. So far, all singles in their previous hits. Fleur had to surge, dance, brought her way around before this one fell. In live action, force out at first, no, throw to third. Not in time. First out of the inning, played on the 3 unassisted / fielder's choice.
Now batting for Lambton, shortstop.
Quick hit and run in effect.
Second baseman, number 6, Elizabeth Taylor.
Era. Runner at third, 1 out. Bailey now to the plate. 2 flyouts today. 1 to center, 1 to right. Has a chance to get Lambton's first score of the game here. Way inside. 1-0. 1-1. Popped up. And Kipfer gets the out. Two out. Kipfer trying to work her way out of a scoring position jam again. She's done so twice already. Now she has Verschuren up. Fouled down to Alumni Way. 0-1. Lofted up, 1-1. Up the middle, base hit, and Lambton's on the board. It's 6-1.
Back for Lambton, left fielder number 13, Megan Monahan.
So Lions do break it through for 1 run at least. That one zipped on by Kip for easy run. Now to the plate, Megan Monahan. Starts with a strike, 0-1. Megan so far, a walk and a strikeout. Slow dribbler Brill throws it. Amara again having some troubles with it. Runners now to the corners on an E4. And Lambton doing something here. Are they going to be able to close up 5 runs here is the question. Runners at the corners for Moffitt. And her strike to start. A walk and a strikeout as well for Moffitt. One tight. 1-1. On the 1-1. Fouled away. 1-2. Upstairs way high, 2-2. Two and two. Way high. Kipfer throws to second. It goes to the outfield. Lambton scores 1, and the Lions advance that runner all the way to third. Stolen base attempt from Megan goes offline, bounced off Brill, allows Megan Monahan to move all the way around, and the Lions Now only with one on the base paths. 6-2. And strike three regardless. And so, Lambton does strike back.
For Lambton in the top of the sixth, they get 2 runs on 2 hits.
6-2 as we enter the bottom of the sixth. St. Clair still leads by 4. But he was also an All-American, second team. This time to right. Forward back line this time.
Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Tackle just shy of the first down. Burrell looks for a spot. Burrell shoots it and scores on the near side.
One mistake, end up booking a trip to the prairies.
A look at those lights as the sun really starts to set here in Windsor. Bottom of the sixth inning. And the heart of the St. Clair lineup due up. Judy LaFleur, Kirsten Kipfer, Brooke Cameron. A bunt attempt begins this count from LaFleur, 0-1. LaFleur, 1 for 3 so far. Single back in the second inning. Downstairs, 1-1. Floral bounces it up the middle, reaches for an infield single, base hit.
And back to the Saints, your pitcher, number 8, Kirsten Kipper.
Saints do get a base runner aboard. Just bounced its way over Joseph on a slow roll. Kipper now up. Swings over it. Gets caught for the strike and a stolen base. Ball is backed up at least in center field. Floor is at second. Oh, and 1. That one goes outside. 1-1. Way outside. 2-1. Two, 1. Got the strike. 2-2. Foul tipped. Way out, 3-2. On deck is Cameron. That one goes high for a strikeout, or rather for a walk.
Back to the Saints, your left fielder, number 7, Brooke Cameron.
Runners at first and second. That brings up Cameron. Cameron watches that one so far. 1 walk, 1 hit, 1 sac fly. One low. Ball went around a little bit. Runners didn't move though. 2-0. Calling for the strike this time. Heart of the zone. 2-1. On the 2-1. Way high. Over top the zone. 3-1. Hitters count here. Green lights one through. Cameron makes it 3-2. Kipfer at first, LaFleur at second. Nobody owned in the bottom of the 6th inning. On the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Cameron couldn't get it. First out of the inning.
Back for the Saints, your third baseman, number 17, Reese Grondin.
That's going to bring up Reese Grondin. Grondin's cooled off a bit since the electrifying first day. So far, she's 1 for 3 tonight with an RBI. The 1-0. Grondin softly rolls through 2 infielders. An infield single. Rolled out to the outfield. And the bases are loaded. Look there as it squeaks past both the gloves of the third baseman, Alvershuren, and short. Quickly, Juarez to the plate. 1-0 for Juarez. Juarez to short. Play to third. Run scores, but that does get the second out. 7-2. Now for the St. Clair Saints over the Lambton Lions. Imara now up. Starts with a high strike. 1-0. 0-1, I should say. On the pitch. Foul it away. Pitcher's count here. Count is 0-2. To right center, in for what is extra bases. One run scores, a second waved around. Mara gets to third on a triple. So with 2 outs in the inning, St. Clair extends the gap. 3-1 score to the inning. 9-2. That clears the base paths. So now at the plate is Coombs. Again, your score 9-2, St. Clair. Bounces. 2-0. Runner at third, 2 outs. And it looks like they'll have a conference here. Things starting to spiral again. And Lambton wants to talk things through with Joseph. The umpires come to break it up. On the 1-0. Hit to right. And made fair by Hudson. So we head to the top of the 7th. St. Clair responds to Lambton's 2 runs with 3 of their own. 9-2. We head to the top of the 7th. 7-run game. Welcome back, everyone, to Winter as we head to the top of the 7th. And Juarez being brought in to close the game. St. Clair up by 7. Dana Juarez throughout this season has been looking very solid as a first-year player. 3-1 record. She started 4 games, appeared in 6 before tonight, 17 2/3 innings of work. Just 10 runs allowed, 7 of them earned, 13 hits allowed, 14 strikeouts, 6 walks. You're right at 2.77. Facing a different hitter here. Pinch hitter Peyton Morrow. 1-0. Now, let's make it a strike. 1-1.
Now playing left field for the Saints in the 24, Molly Casillas. And playing second base, the 140 Cole.
St. Clair also making a couple infield changes. As that one skies away for a ball. Among St. Clair's changes, second base, Chloe Cole brought in. On the 2-1. Reached it one way up high on a swing and a miss. 2-2. That one rained out. 3-2. On the 3-2. To go around. Yes. Caught for a strikeout. For some reason, there is a player dressed as a football player, it looks like, almost. One of the bait and dugouts, swing and miss for Denelby. She comes up for this at-bat. Cowley short slot due up next. 0-1. Slapped fair to the wall. Sprints its way past Casillas. And it's a double. 1-out double.
Shortstop number 7, Kylie Short.
So that brings up the 2-hitter, Kylie Short. Short's flown out 3 times today. Not this time. Play to Murphy. Throw to first. Gets the second out. Throw to third. Gets the third out. And the St. Clair Saints close the base paths up and take the win in 7. 9-2 is your final. That being said, still one more game to go. Here's the look at what closed the play. Murphy gets the out at 1, and Mara gets the out of the other. Remember, 30 minutes from now, these two teams will face off again. Game 2 of the doubleheader coming up on We Digital. Stay tuned. Until then, I'm Justin Prince with the rest of your crew saying we'll see you in 30 minutes.